What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer taking a look at my first, I guess, kind of semi-official PvP team. I know it's terrible because most people have much better teams than this, but I am free to play and I am trying to like make the best team that I can out of not spending any money for Chrono Crystal. So I'm going to quickly go over my team before I jump into some of my favorite replays that I've experienced so far in my first 30 matches or so are PvP. So up top is the most important character by far in my team that does a lot of the work. Although Shenron is also good, and I'll get to why he's on the team in general. But I essentially have the entire team set up around this UI Goku because besides the fact that he's my best character, he's the most leveled up out of all of them that I have. And also that my team is entirely oriented towards Saiyans and God Keys. So everything that is coming on my bench, so the Legends Limited Gogeta, the Ultra Goku, and the just regular sparking Vegeta that you see at the bottom. I'll give boost to various things, and I've actually focused most of my energy on boosting like attack, like blast and strike cards, because I know I'm playing much better competition in terms of at least characters when it comes to the online scene. Like my focus has been solely on boosting him. Taking out the first character, giving myself a character advantage is massive when it comes to giving me a chance to win. And you're going to see in just a second. And very quickly, I'll go over not the equips because I just go through the recommended ones. There's nothing special about them. But yeah, why do I run Shenron in this? Now, in a perfect world, and I've been chasing after this card, again, trying not to spend any money, is I want that Legends Limited Gogeta. Not because I think that character is good, or the Legends Limited Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So there's like so many different versions. But if you can Zenkai Awaken him, he does boost to GT characters and Saiyan characters. It would be the perfect bridge for this. Just cannot seem a way to get him. I've tried many thousands of Chrono Crystals to the point where I've just given up. But this Shenron is so incredible. He has really good effects. He gives you essentially an extra Dragon Ball just to start the game out. His ultimate is really good. It's like a nuclear bomb. So I'm very attack oriented. I play very aggressive. Again, when I play people who are better than me, which are most people, my goal is to at least take out the first character as soon as possible. I'm going to start off by showcasing literally why I recommend like going after UI Goku if he's ever there. Especially when you're playing in the very lower ranks of PvP, which of course I am playing. So I have to clutch up so bad on this one. So we'll take a look at the gameplay. I am very bad at this game, as you'll see here in a second. But having my team oriented towards essentially making him a nuclear bomb to start off with. This UI Goku gets a boost in the very first part of the game, and also he gets a boost as the leader. So as you can see here, I'm doing tons of damage. Now, I am a glass house. All of my like monsters or characters. And I'm going to start off so terrible in this game. Like, it is pretty nuts how I'm able to come back, which you'll see here in a second. So I am not happy with my third character. This UI Goku is just okay. You know, his meter is nothing compared to the Ultra. It does dodge, like, you know, regular strike, regular blast. And yeah, I actually just end up dying here. But still trying to find that replacement. Although I think I'm just going to wait it out. I joined the game during a very weird time. So it was like right after the anniversary event, which sucks. But it is what it is. So like the banners just haven't been as good. But they did have this Goku one. And at the time when I first was playing, so probably like 2 days in, I did chase after this because I saw that he was towards the top of like some list. Now, being able to have his green card be a HP like giver, and also his main also gives HP, so you kind of get 2 lives out of him, but almost better if you can string them along. There's so many good things to say about this UI Goku. Like the cover change he stops in, and then it gives him an ultimate, which is just absolutely disgusting because they'll still be flying back after you like stop them from cover changing. I obviously have to switch out there, and now suddenly I am really, really far behind. I have like one little like life bar left. Now, luckily, the Shenron also has endurance, which is huge. Again, I keep getting these rising rushes pretty quick because of the Shenron specifically. And now I feel like this is my moment. I'm going to go ahead and go for as many strike cards as I can here. And then the rising rush in the hopes of finishing him off, which I think I will be able to do. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fire off this rising rush because if I can kill him, I'm like a little bit back into it. I haven't used the main for my UI Goku yet. And luckily, I was able to tank that a little bit with the Shenron. So yeah, 100%. You know, Shenron's ultimate is just so devastating. His critical is so nuts. So yes, I did have the type advantage there, but because I was able to chain those strike cards, I was able to get ahead just a little bit. His green card, I don't know if it gives him an ultimate, but at the very least, like Shenron draws so many of them, and it's so unbelievably important. Like it's so like worth having him on my team, despite the fact that he doesn't fit in anything at all. I have arts boosted him a little bit too, and there was a banner that gave Z power, so I gave it to him. I did chase after a little bit and trying to go after it because again, like I said, if I can get that legendary Gogeta, Legends Limited Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, that would be insane. I'm just going to showcase 2 more so you guys can take a look. I'm going to play this one. But yeah, that was insane. The little comeback there at the end. You can just see with the main ability and then the green cards on top. I almost went back to full health, which is actually kind of crazy, which makes this card so unbelievable. It also just stops your opponent from comboing off. So he does have, I believe, the Goku unit that revives itself. Like it starts out as the regular Goku. So the big key to beating opponents who are much better than me, you won't see it in this one, but you will see it in the next one, is those fusing characters. Like if I can just go after them full stop to start the game, especially because I stop those cover changes and I can stop them from using the fuse effect, like I will be like so far ahead of my opponent. The blast armor is so sick. Like actually, it's kind of sick. This guy is absolutely dominating me right now. So a lot of comebacks for me. I'm not very good. I also don't know how to do the charge step yet or the side step kind of maneuver. So that's like killing me. Cover change here. So this is like the biggest utility of this UI Goku is that he has a very good cover change. And I think it's for both as well. Just does decent damage. I love to play that Legends Limited Gogeta, but then I have 2 yellows and I feel like I'm like really at a disadvantage at that point. Winning for taps a little bit there. So kind of okay. I feel like I kind of changed up my play style a little bit, and this is the unfortunate part about him is that he doesn't have that the same effect as the UI Goku that stops combos. Again, it's just those like blast and strike cards, which can come in handy, but that was pretty nuts. The 2 blast cards in front, that was definitely like one of the most interesting parts of the match right there. Probably going to go for this as he's flying backwards, so this does have a chance of killing. Maybe I should have gone for the green card first, but I think my timing would have been a little bit off. He was like so far behind me, so probably not worth it. I'm just restoring my health here. The PV is pretty nuts. And then now that I know I have this Rising Rush, I have a feeling he's going to go straight for I just had that gut feeling that he was going to go straight for something to start things out, even maybe just his ultimate. So I had the Rising Rush on hand. Again, I feel like your opponent just doesn't know that because most cards do not give you Dragon Balls. So you're just always like 1 ahead of your opponent. And then I was kind of able to finish him off. So that was kind of pretty sick. Like the instincts there to go for the Rising Rush. Sometimes you just have to make your moves, especially when it comes to that, especially when you're down too. So like this is the best example, and this is how I'll end things. You can take a look. My opponent has like literally every fusing card. So I know I have to take out one, except for that Goku Frieza one. That's just a tag team. Doesn't have the best equips too, so equips are so important. Most of my equips are oriented towards like blast attack and stuff because again I kind of go all out here. He goes straight for a green card, kind of interesting. I feel like there's better times to use them. Again, he's just really helping me out here because now I'm thinking this is really my chance. I think I can go for 1 more strike card before. No, actually, yeah. I don't know if the switch killed that card. That was really weird. I thought I was going to be able to keep the combo going. I probably should have switched out characters there. I think I saw the ultimate and I just got a little bit too greedy. But I'm going to switch out now, which is terrible. Playing so bad. Probably going to go for the PV there. And now, like, definitely this ultimate should be coming out any moment here. He does go for the cover change. He destroyed one of my Dragon Balls, which is okay. So I'm thinking, yes, despite the fact that this seems like way too much when it comes to a Rising Rush, and he actually ended up switching out, which helped me so much because if he didn't, it essentially would have been wasted, but I don't see it as a waste. Like when I see a 3v2, I know I'm like a PV ahead, and that's like pretty much the difference between all of these low ranked duels that I've been doing until I actually learned some of the good competitive mechanics. I kind of just have this all out mentality. Pulling out the strike cards there. Unfortunately, this Ultra Goku just doesn't have like a cover change. His green card's really good though, actually. It's like one of the best things about him. It pushes the opponent back, and I think it essentially like gives you priority, I think it's called, where they're flying back and they can't make a move. So if you're close enough, it can be like really deadly with his ultimate. He does get one fusion off. Like I said, I was able to kill one with the Rising Rush, and I think that is fine. He didn't even really do too much with his Goku and Vegeta before that, so even just making things a little bit better for me. I'm pretty sure this is the end of this Ultra Goku. Yeah, this Gogeta, I think, has cover null, so you can't use those effects. Didn't realize that. And he also has, like, he gets, like, 4 blues. It's so annoying. But at least I have endurance, and maybe I should have just eaten that, to be honest. Probably, right? But I am going to go for the green, and then I'm also going to pop his ultimate here. And then, boom, I have another green, which I'm probably just going to pop off. It's so good because it gives you key too. And look at that. Now suddenly I'm like all the way back to full health. Besides the fact that I just popped 2 green cards, so my damage is like way increased. And like I said, my team is all oriented around buffing him specifically. And now boom, I'm at full health. It's like I never got hit one time. And also like obviously the advantage of those kind of long green animations is that exclamation mark is just sitting on your face. So you know you're in for a PV like really quickly. That was a really good one by him to go for the rush. Yeah. Although maybe that was his green card. I do know that Gogeta kind of has that ability. When you go for a strike and he does it, he kind of volleys it. That's fine. I did lose the Ultra. Kind of unfortunate. And again, he has another one. That's kind of disgusting. I'm pretty sure that's his blue card. He does survive. So thankfully I did use the main and then the 2 green cards to get back to full health. Otherwise, it would have been really bad for me. So I kind of have to put in work here, but I am up a PV. Again, the green card gives me so much health. It's kind of unbelievable that I keep drawing them too. There goes the PV. And now suddenly, like, yeah, this is it. I just have to go for this. He doesn't have any other characters left, and then I can just go for the win. But that's what I'm walking with right now. I'm going to wait for maybe the next just, like, not game-changing banner. I just don't like the ones, like, I'm not going after Golden Frieza. Don't really like the Ultra Goku Black, although he does have a God Key boost, I think. But I guess the only other one I would go after, like I've been talking about, is the legendary Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But I've just been chasing it, and I feel like it's kind of a waste at this point, especially because he has to be Zenkai Awakened. But let me know what you guys think about this team, about this terrible gameplay. I'm sure if you actually care about this game, that was probably the most disgusting gameplay you've ever seen. Or maybe you were entertained by, like, really low level. Like, I'm only 2 weeks in for Dragon Ball Legends. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.